strengthen their social bond and help them problem solve as a group. This is just another reason why killer whales are known as the ocean's top predator. Their scientific name is Authorized orca. Their common name is killer whale. Here at SeaWorld, all 5 of our whales have their own individual names. True and Micaiah were the first 2 you met at the beginning of today's presentation. They are our 2 males. So Trua, who is in the slide out, is our largest whale at over 6,000 pounds. And he's only 15 years old. He is still growing. Micaiah is our youngest whale at 10 years of age. Now the 3 that are going to come out here so you can get a closer look at them are 3 females. Katina, Nalani, and Malia. Katina is our matriarch, which means she is the boss of the pod. In Killer Whale Society, it's always the females that are the ones in charge. Her daughter Nalani is 14 years old, and Malia is just a few months younger than Nalani at 13. Our killer whales trust us and they take an active role in their own health and well-being. One of the most important behaviors we train here are called husbandry behaviors. And if you look over to where Justin is with Malia, it looks like he's demonstrating a behavior, and so is Nalani out in the slide out called a fluke present. Now this is an important behavior because this is how we get a blood sample on our killer whales. So we'll ask them to roll over on their backs and present their tail flukes. Right in the middle of that tail fluke is a very large vein that runs right on the surface. I think Ashley's pointing it out for you right now. So that makes it a really easy place for our veterinarians to come by and take that blood sample. Now believe it or not, we actually do physicals on our whales about once a month to make sure that they're staying healthy. Now you're also going to see the trainers giving lots of rub downs. Justin's giving Malia a nice head rub down. You might see a back rub down or a tail rub down. And this is one of the many ways we can reinforce the killer whales for doing their good behavior and letting them know that they're doing a good job. They have very sensitive skin and they really seem to love getting back massages. Now think about when you go to the doctor, one of the first things your doctor has you do when you step into the office is step on a scale to see how much you weigh. Well, in one of our adjacent pools, we have a scale that looks very similar to this slide out. So the 3 killer whales are going to demonstrate for you what that looks like. When we weigh our killer whales about once a week to make sure that they're maintaining a good weight. So our Katina, Nalani, and Malia are going to slide up in just a moment. There we go. They got a tongue underwater to let them know what behavior to do. Now this is what it looks like. But if you notice, a large portion of their body is still in the water. From their dorsal fin to their tail, that's a large muscle. It's called a peduncle. This weighs a few hundred pounds, so that's a lot of weight not being accounted for. So all we have to do is simple. Ask them to lift their tails up and out of the water. Just like that, and we can get an accurate body weight. Now we weigh our youngsters like Nalani and Malia to make sure they're growing properly, and our older killer whales like Miss Katina to make sure she's maintaining a healthy weight.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt, and for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales and for us.
Observational learning and mimicry play an important role in a young killer whale's life. From the moment they are born, they will learn necessary life skills by watching their moms and other members of their pod and mimicking their behavior. It's kind of like playing a fun game of follow the leader. And that's exactly what we're going to do with Katina and her daughter Nalani right now. We're going to have a few of our audience members come and help us out. Perfect, it looks like we have 2 already. So what you guys are going to do is hold up both hands really high in the air. There you go, give her a big wave hello. And let's see if Katina and Nalani will mimic that behavior. Perfect, good job guys. Excellent animal trainers. Now killer whales are also very curious animals. They're known to jump up out of the water to get a better look at their environment. It's called doing a siding bow or even a spy hop. And I think Nalani and Katina are going to demonstrate what that looks like over at stage when they jump out of the water. We're probably going to see this behavior quite often in our presentation. Here they come, doing a siding bow. All right, so we're going to venture over to the other end of the stadium with Malia. She's going to show off a more impressive jump called a breach. So it looks like Justin has them ready. Go ahead and give her that signal. And Malia is up. So she's gonna dive down almost 40 feet deep to the bottom of this pool to get up enough speed and momentum to do a breach. And a breach is when the killer whale says, I am here, pay attention to me. Why doesn't everyone give a big round of applause to Milani, Malia, Katina, and of course our audience volunteers. Cyril's research and observation of the killer whales in our care has shed light on many mysteries surrounding these amazing animals. For example, we know that the gestation period of a pregnant killer whale is 17 months. This information would be impossible to learn out in the wild. Some info, though, can only be gained through field observation, and that's why Cyril works with our partners, such as the Norwegian Orca Survey and NOAA, to further that knowledge. Killer whales are singular, powerful animals, and perhaps the best demonstration of that power is when they hunt.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators, and just about any other ocean animal could be their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques. Off the coast of South America, killer whales will beach themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey. They'll also create waves that knock animals like penguins or seals from ice cliffs. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of herring. A whale dips in and feeds, while the other whales keep the fish together with spikes of their tail fins.
So killer whales make waves when they hunt, and they use those powerful tail flukes to stun their prey. Get ready for a demonstration. For our whales, this is going to be a fun activity session, but for all of you, this means it's time to get wet. As you just saw, killer whales are amazing athletes. They can eat a few hundred pounds of food a day. Their diet will vary depending on where they live and time of year. Unfortunately though, overfishing, pollution, and other factors are having a serious impact on some killer whale populations.
Killer whales are impressive animals, and it's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right? Wrong.
The herd got a fish.
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean.
Their future depends on you.
Through your actions.
Through the choices we all make.
We hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.